Hello, good day everyone. You are welcome back to our third video class. Today we are going to continue with Isaiah. Like I said, our last class was the end of theory class, and today we are going to start practicals. So let everybody be ready. I remain Pastor Steve Ineze. So you are welcome. This is our Isaiah platform. Please get your writing materials if possible, and also get your system close to yourself because I'm going to do some practicals to navigate through what Isaiah. Alright, now I'm going to start with what our first session, which is part 1. I want to look at the launching to the program. We have already done the introduction before now. So how do you launch into the program? You go to your window. Go to your window. Go to your window, click on All Program, then click on your Microsoft Excel. They allow you to open. Now this is the surface of what? Excel program. This is surface. This is how to navigate to the surface of what? Excel program. What we are looking at today, that's number 1, we are done launching into the program. Then we are going to look understanding the workbook and what? Worksheet. Understanding the workbook and what? Worksheet. Now, what do you understand by workbook? Now, where I just opened to now, it refers to as workbook 1. Look at this here. This is workbook 1 under Microsoft Excel. We have many books in Excel, but we are starting with workbook 1. We also have other books, book 2, book 3, and so many others. But what does it mean to have a workbook 1? A workbook 1 contains other sheets, just like your textbook. Have a textbook. Then you also have you have a mathematics, English, physics, and chemistry as a textbook, and all of them contain pages and sheets. So also Excel is a book. It has many books. Then they also contain pages, or they are also what? In sheets. If you go down, you see we have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. You can go further and create more sheets, sheet 4, sheet 5, and so on. So that's how we can have what? Sheets. So in Excel we have what we call the ribbon. You have the first ribbon, the second ribbon, the third ribbon, the third ribbon, and so many. You can also insert more what? Ribbon. You have what you call, if you are used to MS4 before, have home is that they are almost the same menu, the first menu. Then you can see the other box. The other menu they are in different boxes. While the first box that contain copy formatting, the second box that contain how to format text. This one contains how to explain more. You all this to see how to format text. The same thing with this one, the alignments to format text and to work on text also, the wrap text and the mesh and center, a general conditional formatting, table, cell, is that table. We are going to look at all this one after the other. As we go on, we are going to treat it then accordingly. So this is the surface of what? The sheet. The sheet contains rows and column. Rows, this is row, the horizontal is called row, and the vertical is called column. And the column is graded in numbers, while the row are also graded in what? In alphabet. Hope you are following me. Alright, then before then there's what we call formula bar. This will put a formula, because look at it, is related as formula bar. You can put a formula to do anything you want to do in what? Excel. Why? Because Excel contains so much what? Formula that you can use to compute your data. Hope you are following. That is a understanding workbook and what? Worksheet. If you have any question, please don't forget to chat with me with my DM. Like I said, my number is 081-580-54341. And the next I'm going to look at entry and editing data in Cell. Entry and editing data in Cell. Our text, number, and what date. Now, how do you enter data or enter text into Excel? We'll look at how to enter numbers into Excel and how to enter dates into what? Excel. Let's go immediately as we enter some data. Now, like I said, this template, we have cells. All these boxes we are seeing, they call them cells. So we enter data into cell, because the cell, the intersection of the cell of the row and column form a cell, and also form what the address of what of that cell. For instance, I want to write something here. Maybe I want to write a table. I can say name. You click inside the cell. You click inside the cell. I say name, age, age. I have a year of class, scores, or first score. This is first score. Second score. Exams. Total. Alright, this is okay. We have entered this, how to enter names into what cell. You can see this cell. You can really expand it because they are here. You can put this one name. Let's say Peter John. Rosemary, Adi, Omo, Agada John, Samuel, Ofe, Sunday, Osadolo, Sam, Asabi, Asuru, Lovett, Ada, Ago. Now, these are the name. For this are not existing, please don't mind me. So just come here. You can see I've written the name right now. So what I need to do next now is to make sure is to click on this way to expand them. Okay, expand this cell. This is how to expand cell. So I have expanded this cells. Sorry. Maybe this person have age of their age. We'll talk about the age. This is 25, 23, 19, 14. each bracket. Alright, a class. Maybe you have a different classes or one class. Class 6 as you see, it's a combined class. The combined class. Now their scores. That's 40 over. This is over 20 over 16, 14, 17. And 20. Second scores have 12. Exam have over 60. We're going to have 45. 6. These are the scores. Alright. I rated them. Please, if you are following, don't mind me if I'm too slow, if I'm not too slow. I'm not taking your time too much. Now, first of all, we have the scores now. You just have to enter scores first. I just enter the scores. Then what we're going to do now is, so we want to highlight the top and bold them. As you can see, I just bold the top. I'm editing the top now. But we have the name, and the age, we have the class, we have the first, second scores, and the second scores, exams and what? Total. So this have just enter the scores. So let's look at the next thing we have to do in this place. Let me refer you about entry the data, test, number, and what? Date. Okay. Maybe we just enter date of the exams. I just enter date of the exam. Okay. I'm going to insert a column here. You have to insert. I'm going to go by insert. Please listen to this. Let me insert a column that tells us about the dates of the exams. We click here to insert. You have to click on this cell and right click your column. Right click and insert. And look at insert. Wow, this is I've just inserted a column. Insert a column. So this column we put here date. Date. This date, when we look at let's assume 12 stroke 2024. 12 stroke 3. Okay, yeah, the same date. Let's use the same date for all. The same date for come here and drag it down. You can show this gene is error. What does it mean? What does this one mean? It means that this cell is not big enough. What you do, you come to this place and enlarge it. Wow, you can see everything has appeared. So that's date. Talk about date. It also talk about number, date, and what test. Alright, they are complete right now. So go back and check. Now I have a name. This is test. This is number. This is age. This is date, and these are numbers. That's all we want in this area. So we are still moving, please. We are looking at you know what I said, saving and opening workbook. How do you save? Now I have done this area, so I'm going to do some saving. So for this workbook, come here and click on save as. Say save as. Click on save as. Yeah, you can come to this file name, enter any name here. Let's say Garema Academics. Garema Academics, receive as what? Garema, I have name there before, Garema School or Garema Class. Garema Class. Go to there, save it on my desktop, then come here and click on Save. So this can be saved under Workbook 1. It can be saved under Workbook 1. Let me also let you know how to go Workbook 2. This Workbook 1. You want to go Workbook 2, delete here, you go to this place and enter New Workbook. Once you click on this New Workbook, you see, you want to create another Workbook, say Workbook 2. This Workbook was 2. So don't forget, we are not working on what? Workbook what? 1. Go to back to that place and go back to our Workbook 1. This is a class, Rema class. Don't forget, this is our Workbook what? 1. Here we are working on. So we now know how to create workbooks now. I want to create another sheet. Maybe this one, I don't want it here. This other sheet. You can come here and create another sheet here. Put other things here, we have done before. Right now we are working on sheet 1. This is where we are working on right now, sheet 1. So take note of that. Let's look at other things I'm going to look into again. Is a changing column width. Changing what? Column width. I'll go back to my place. I want to change our column width. Okay, here it is. Our column width. I want to change our column width. Let me be this place too small. What you do, come to this place, put your cursor here. You can see the cursor looks like plus, drag. This has to change, you increase the width of that column. You can also come here and also what? Put your cursor here and also drag. We are increase our column. The same thing with the other column, with the row. You can come here, get the also what? Drag. You want to drag this one, drag because of the heading. So okay, we are going to what a new column width. That's all about column width. Then okay, we are going to look at it again. Instead exactly row and column. We have done row. We have taught that to exact row. But in the same way, you can also insert your column. In the same manner, you can also insert your column. Let's assume I forgot to write somebody's name here. So which person I'm taking this examination, I didn't write it. You come here and write it and right click it and insert to what? Your column. Okay, if you don't want to right click, you can come to this place, your menu, as you can insert. Come to this, click on it and say insert to what? A row. Insert. That I've inserted. I can come here and type a name that I forgot. Maybe Tom Adamu. So maybe I forgot to Tom Adamu is a party exam. Is about 16 years old. Wrote the exam the same day with others. And it's in class 5, classes. You had this house score, you had 20. The next one you have 19. And you have 58. 58. Is that good? We have gotten that. So that has to be that what? A row. Now let's look at next thing we'll look at again is deleting row and column. Deleting row and column. Go back to where we say now, from our class, our template. We have just observed that this person, Samuel Ofe, supposed to be here. It's a mistake identity. So this person ought not to be here. Let me remove it. You try to go and alert it, then you delete. You say go create and say delete. You delete the person. Wow, automatically it has gone. So that one has gone. So that has to delete what? A row. Then you undo it so that you can get a data complete. So you can see the same thing with the same vein, delete a row. A row. Sorry, I got against a column. And I said, okay, this one ought to be here. Let me go and remove it. I said, okay, let me remove the class. It doesn't matter. You're good here. I click on it. You can also come here also. Say, look at it. You click on delete and take delete the sheet. Delete sheet column. So yes, you click on it and you go. Alright, let's undo it. It will go. So that's how to delete what? A row and what? A column. How to delete a row and a column. So the next one we're looking at now is deleting a sheet, deleting a worksheet. Very simple. I'll go back again. Let's look at how to delete a worksheet. Maybe this is sheet 2. Maybe I do something here I didn't like. Oh, I really like. That things that appear here. Really like, and I don't really want it here. I can come here and what? Delete. I can come here and delete. I can right click here, you see delete. You can delete. You can exact one, you can rename, you can move, you can come here, you can hide it. Here I want to delete it, you delete it. So you want to delete this row, I say yes, delete it for me. It's gone. So that 2 is already gone. So let's go back to our sheet. I need to have new work. So let's see what the next thing to do is we're not allowed to delete a sheet, a worksheet, which I do done. The hiding and hide row and column. Hiding and or hiding row and what? Column. I want to hide a row. I want to hide a column. First of all, let's hide a row. Go back to your template. I want to hide this place. I don't want people to know my age. I don't want people to know their age. Just come here, you highlight it first, then right click onto this place, right click it. You see hide. You hide it so that people don't be seeing our age. I've hide that. That is already in here. It's under this place. So in case anybody enter our template, you cannot see our age. If you want to unhide it, I'll go back and click on it, and I'll go and click on it. I'll highlight this place, highlight it, and click on this place. You show there's something hiding there. You see unhide. Unhide. Oh, okay, it's not sure. Sorry, you click on this place. You see unhide. Click on unhide. You click on it. It will definitely show. Okay, talking about the age. It's not. It's there. Yeah, click on it. It came backward to normal. It's still there. Sorry. Okay. You can alert of them, go to this and right click on hide. Good. It has come back. Right here. It's already what? On hide. Highlight it, right click and click on hide. Then it will come off. Then let's look at the next one is look at rename. Rename your worksheet. Rename a worksheet. We can go back again. Let's rename our worksheet. How do I rename my worksheet? This one I call sheet 1, but I don't want to call sheet 1. I want to put a name. You put your cursor here, you right click, and you see rename. Click on rename. It's already alerted, so I can put any you want to put it. I can say exam class. Exam class. Click outside. It's already what? Rename. That's how to rename what? The next one is rename worksheet. Merging a cell and column. Merging a cell and column. Merging a cell. How to merge a cell. How to merge a cell and what? A column. Go back to that place. Let's merge a cell. Okay, let's zoom in. What do I measure? Okay, do I measure now? Okay, let's just take this one downward with you. Let's take this one downward. Cut and repaste. Alright, now I want to put something on this place. Say 2023 exam class. I'm going to put head here. I can just highlight this place. put the cursor and highlight it. This say I want to mesh. Then I right come here, look at the mesh here, merging at center, click on it. Already mesh, I put it there. So I can say what 2024 examination session. Examination session. Alright, I have done that already. 2024 examination session. You can see all these sets here will mesh together. There's no on this line we are seeing on this area, no like this. So this set will mesh together to have a long this space. That's how to mesh what it said. Now again, it said you can also unmerge it. You can also what? It said merge and what colon. Okay. If you can do that the colon to want to merge the colon the same way you merge your cell, you can also merge the colon in the same what vein. If all of them you want to merge all this one together, I can also do the same what merging. But I don't do also work now. Now the next one we look at again is Exactly worksheet, typing space and delete. We have taught already taught how to insert a worksheet. After we have not done that, let's go back now. How to insert a worksheet. Very easy. Look at the entire sheet 4. I can click here on sheet 5. That I will get on that sheet 5. That's how to insert a worksheet. The next one is typing backspace and what deleting. We know how to type right now. Not the backspace. When you have anything you have made wrong, you can go back and maybe instead of the not arrow. You click on the cursor there and remove that arrow, or you can delete. Come here and press delete your row. So that's not what I want. Put it back. So that is it. So for now, I'm going to stop. The video getting too long. I'm going to stop here as we enter the next class. We'll come back. God bless you. Hope you find it value to what you have just gone through. In case I want too much for you to understand, please don't forget you can private chat me for any correction. That's my number 580-54341. When you get call me, send me a text message. I'll get back to you. God bless you. See you. Thank you.